Welcome back to high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. We are getting ready for the second quarter. Chris Patton alongside Luke Johnson here in Arcola, where Arthur Lovington holds a 10-8 advantage over Heritage in the first semifinal of the Little Okaw Valley Conference Tournament. And Arthur's going to get right after it. We get a foul on the floor off the inbounds pass to start the quarter. DJ Robertson, number 22 for Heritage, is called with the foul, his first, team second. Arthur to inbound under their own basket. Curtis Plank has gone off for Arthur so far. He's got 8 points. Shot put up a little short and tipped around and rebounded back to Jeremy Plank. Arthur with a couple fortuitous offensive rebounds here in the early going.
Some nice bounces. Sometimes it pays off just to be in the right place.
That's one thing you'll normally see from Arthur. That time in the right place was Cody Reed. He knocked the pass away. Heritage takes it back down the floor, get it into the post, knocked around, lost the handle, did John Taylor, and it went back to Arthur. Clayton Hunt has it. He's advancing it to Caleb Schrock, who is guarded by number 11, Chance Lemon. Arthur worked it around. Logan West has it. Avery Schrock into the game for Arthur Lovington. Shot put up and good. Jeremy Plank getting into the three-point swing of things. Arthur has a 13-8 lead.
Heritage is just letting them shoot from the outside almost. I mean, the defender came up and got sort of a hand in his face, but not really much of a threat.
The opposite of that is that tight defense out on the perimeter played by Arthur just then. Logan West going to pick up a foul, his first, team's third.
See, I still think they need to go back. They need to put John Taylor on the blocks, let him do his work down there, kick it down to him. Arthur has to double, possibly triple team him. He's just looking out there and seeing him stand next to Logan West, he's got a good couple inches on him. Plus, when he puts his arms up, you add another couple inches onto that. They have to triple team and go down, and then the guys on that perimeter will be open for the kick out.
Cody Reed had it. He got it. He passed it off, got it right back. He puts up a three-pointer of his own. Number 30, Cody Reed. And then we get a turnover for Arthur Lovington. We get a big turnover. Nice swing of things here for Heritage. 13-11. We're going to get a timeout called by Arthur Lovington coach Dale Shurry. Not thrilled with how things are developing here.
The costly turnovers they tried to lob the pass into the post a couple times, and when you got a 6'5" guy standing in the middle of the lane, it makes it really hard to throw the ball over the top to anybody that's underneath. For Heritage, the three's been there for them once or twice. Now they need to go back to their game and get John Taylor involved and get the kickouts or let John Taylor score his points down low.
13-11 is Arthur Lovington's lead. 6:41 remaining before halftime. Dale Shurry calling a timeout before things can get too far out of hand. We've seen guys coming up big from long distance tonight. Curtis Plank with 2 threes, Jeremy Plank with a 3 for Arthur Lovington. Cody Reed and Chance Lemon both picking up threes for Heritage, who is going to, will inbound, get it right back in there to Taylor. He put up a little move though. Shot goes in, but it's after he's called for traveling.
Not a bad move. It was a good move. Got Maxwell up in the air, number 35 for Arthur. Just needs to dribble before he takes his first step.
Arthur gets it back now after that turnover, so we had a couple turnovers back to back here. Let's see if what happens here. Tip pass knocked away, taken away by Heritage. Put up a 3 and no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Taken in there, 22 comes out with it. DJ Robertson goes back to the corner, picks up his dribble though, and has Logan West all over him. Chance Lemon races down though and tracks down the ball. Kicks it back into the corner. And Heritage going to drive in. We're going to get a travel. Looked like maybe there was a reach in before that. That's what the roar you might hear from the crowd thinks, but not the call we get.
Yeah, I thought he took a little bump there while he's splitting a double team. Probably should have been a block.
So Arthur gets it back. A couple travel calls in a row. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. They have had a couple turnovers here. Shot put up and no good. Rebounded by 0-0 John Taylor, fed off to Cody Reed. One of the quickest shots you'll see Arthur take. Step around, shot put up and good. Brandon Richardson steps around the defense, puts it in. We're tied at 13. Maxwell with it, gives it off. Goes back out top to Evan Siegmiller. Into the corner it goes with Jeremy Plank, feeds it in, knocked away. They've had a real tough time feeding Siegmiller tonight, but then they take it right back. Curtis Plank doesn't let up, knocks it away on the fast break, gives it ahead. Maxwell puts up a shot. It's blocked from the side. He hits the deck. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Arthur Levington ball.
Arthur's got to wrap up the turnovers. That's how Heritage has gotten back into this game. Is they just turned the ball over the last, 2 or 3 times now in a row. It's just been turnover, turnover, turnover.
And that's not typical of the Arthur Levington team we've seen a few times this year.
And I'm wondering if the size of Heritage is starting to bother them a little bit.
They definitely have not seen that size the times we've seen them play this year. Kick back drive and pulled back did Clayton Hahn. It's back out top with Maxwell. 3-pointer put up. That one's good again. Clayton Hahn knocks down a 3. Net gets stuck. We get a little break in the action to knock it down. Arthur Levington big from long distance tonight. 16-13 is their lead. 4:50 left to go in the second quarter. Cody Reed with it for Heritage. Picks up his dribble and dishes it off to Chance Lemon. 21-30 down into the post. Once again a 0-0. Puts a shoulder into Maxwell. Kicks it back out top, and they're going to work it around the other side. And we get a foul on 21. It looks like it's going to be on Tyler Shurry. That is the case. Shurry picks up his first, team's 4th.
And Heritage got it down the low block that time, and then he kicked it out because he didn't have anything, which was a smart decision by John Taylor. But he had the post still open to him. They should have given it right back to him and let him go to work again.
He kind of used an exaggerated shoulder move there when he had it. I thought maybe they were going to get him for that. Air ball put up, knocked out of bounds. Arthur trades it off, though, saves it under the basket. And Heritage puts up a shot. Taylor a little long and rebounded. Siegmiller gets it ahead to Curtis Plank. Hot and heavy action here in Arcola. Shuring with it now, gives it off to 22 Siegmiller. 12, Curtis Plank has it. Back to Siegmiller. Drives through the lane, kicks it back out top. Maxwell has it. Back out to Curtis Plank. Screen set by Maxwell, trying to free up Curtis Plank, trying to give him a little movement, a little room to get something done. But Arthur going to go back to that patient style they're known for. Kicking it around now. They've avoided lately after throwing it into the post and throwing it away a few times. They've kind of lived and died out on the 3-point line. Tried to get it back into the post, taken away by Taylor, who's dribbling down the court. He wants a fast break, takes it up. Tried to get a shot off. His shot was kind of blocked, but he kind of kept pushing it and it went out of bounds off of Arthur.
He was forcing a little bit there. He had a good fast break up by himself, and then it closed off because of the excellent hustle by Arthur. Should have pulled it back out and run some offense. He got lucky they're getting the ball back here.
Yeah, no foul called on that. I think that was maybe what he wanted to see, but he was able to at least power it up enough through the block to get it where it went off an Arthur defender. 3-pointer thought about by Brandon Richardson. He drives instead, feeds it into the corner, and that's 30. Cody Reed feeds it back in the post. Nice pass, layup good. 21, Brandon Richardson. He's got 6 tonight, 16-15. Arthur Levington has a 1-point lead over Heritage.
And that right there's the example. They got Taylor the ball in the post, good backdoor cut, and easy layup.
Shot was on line, bounced all around though. Another offensive rebound for Arthur. They're going to set things right back up. Hahn out top to Shuring. Shuring's going to drive to his right, pulls it up though, and kicks it back out top 25, Nick Martina. Clayton Hahn, Curtis Plank. Screen set by Siegmiller. He tried to roll off that, and we're going to foul on the floor.
Good job by Curtis Plank recognizing Siegmiller had the advantage in the post and getting him the ball.
Heritage's Cody Reed, number 30. He's got 3 points, but right now he's also got 2 fouls, and that's the team's third. 2:34 left to go before half. Arthur Levington has a 1-point lead. Possibly missed a chance getting it in under the basket, but they get it in instead, and it goes right back out top. They're going to set the offense back up. And kick thrown across the defense to Martina. Shuring with it now. Shuring drives, feeds it in the post, bumped away, taken right back by Arthur Levington. They have not given up tonight after their turnovers. We're going to get a foul call on the floor. That basket's not going to count though.
Excellent hustle by Curtis Plank, realizing it was a bad turnover and extra effort on defense to get it back.
DJ Robertson called for the foul for Heritage. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Brandon Richardson. Heritage has it now. They get it down the floor, skip it across into the post. And some big ups for John Taylor. He lays it in. He's got 5, 17-16. Heritage leads over Arthur Levington. Just about 2 minutes left to go before the break.
Arthur has to get back on defense. They can't allow John Taylor to get back and beat their entire defense down the floor.
I believe both of his 2 baskets have come off that, right? And Arthur has it now, minute 38 left to go. They're down by 1, kicking it around here. Martina cuts through the lane, finds a cutter that got it in an awkward position. Did Tyler Schuring. Ball almost gets away from Heritage again, and they're able to keep it up. Nice chance to get a shot off. It was a nice look, but he just caught it in an awkward position. Tried to throw it up with one hand. We're going to travel once again on Heritage, though. Arthur's getting it right back.
I think Tyler Schuring just lost that as he was trying to go up. Made a nice cut on the baseline. He just wasn't quite ready for the pass and tried to finish before he had it.
Turnover against the Hawks. Arthur Levington has it now. A minute 15 left to go here in the first half. Arthur with it now. Curtis Plank, he's got 8 tonight, excuse me. 6 points on 3-pointers from behind the arc. Siegmiller's gonna drive, he lays it up off the glass, bounces around, and good. Nice move by Evan Siegmiller to lay it in. We're under a minute. Arthur's back with a 1-point lead. 21, Brandon Richardson has it. Back out top to 22, DJ Robertson. Into the post, Taylor forces one up, no good. Ball almost got away and does get away from Evan Siegmiller after he tried to pull the rebound down. A little swipe at it by the Heritage player. Throws him off his game enough to lose it, and it goes out of bounds.
Brandon Richardson right there, second effort, trying to distract Siegmiller.
Ball goes into DJ Robertson. It goes to number 00, Taylor. Number 10, Austin Dickey's out there for Heritage. 27 seconds left to go. Heritage has a 1-point lead. They get it into Taylor. He's double teamed and then almost gets it taken away. He holds on to it, puts up a nice jumper from the elbow. He has 7, 19-8. Heritage leads. 12 seconds left to go before halftime. Glance up at the clock by Nick Martina to see what he needed to do. Kicked it back out top. They feed it in. He gets free, puts it in. 2 points for Nick Martina there right before the buzzer. A heave down the court is no good, not even close. And at halftime of the first semifinal of the LOVC Conference Tournament, Arthur Levington, the number 1 seed, they have 20. Heritage, the number 4 seed, has 19. And we'll be back with the second half on DouglasCountyDigest.com.